some there's always the clash, no, between going into going both feet into a business like a standalone restaurant or trying it out. Parang yung testing the waters yung ginagawa niya as incubator. What is the advantage of a more of a slower approach?
Well, it's not really slower. It's really your choice as to when you go out because
Feeling it.
because
Feeling it out.
like I said, as an incubator, why do we work well beside a mall area? Why do the commercial developers want us to be beside them? It's because they know that we're actually complementing the foot traffic, but at the same time, we're helping them eventually. If our vendors do good, then they can eventually move up to become consistent and good-paying mall tenants as well, di ba? Isn't that what you want in the end? If you're a commercial developer, you don't want to get a tenant who eventually 2 years down the road wants to say, I can't afford anymore the rate because my food's not good enough or it's not stable. At least if they come to us, they can test first their product. They can test their marketing if it's appealing. Then after that one, when they know it's good, they can actually go to the bank na borrow money and then move up to putting either a stall, a food cart, or putting up a full-blown restaurant.
What if they discover that the concept of Mercato works for them and that they would like to stay on indefinitely in one of your...
Why not?
Is that okay?
Why not? It's really based on somebody's own entrepreneurial ambition.
So
I
you
guess
can
I
be
would
in
say.
Mercato but at the same time be big already.
Well, that's what Mana's Chicken is still there in some of our branches. Mochico is still there. They're more there for the legacy and because they've established a name in those areas. So, they want to show people, hey, this is where we started out. We may be big, but this is really how we started out. We started out as a stall. And they want to keep that legacy alive.
So you see a lot of hands-on entrepreneurs there.
Yes, we do, of course. I mean, that's
Yung
the
may-ari nandun talaga
That's
siya.
the best way for them to learn at the very start. And that depends also on their entrepreneurial ambition. Like many of them who just want to run a stall on the side, they're weekend chefs or weekend. They actually like the interaction, talking to people and meeting clients. Some naman, their ambition runs higher. They eventually want to open up their own stall or they want to open up their own
Chain of
chain,
restaurants.
and they want to go to the food court, they want to open up their standalone. Sometimes they stay there for the first couple of months, and then after that one, when they learn the business, they start hiring people because, of course, you can't micromanage. You have to take one step back to get the bigger picture of everything. And then, eventually people take over, and then they're able to manage by putting up more stores.
And they contribute not only to the taxes but to the unemployment.
Exactly.
They
That's why
help cure it.
That's why we're an incubator. We think that we also contribute not only to developing more variety of food, but also to helping the economy as well.
Okay. I will ask you the same question I asked Bobby. The mall scene or standalone. I mean that may not be Mercato's thing, no, but that may be in the long term goal of your.
No, but
your
I think I have
clients.
to agree with him that you can't beat a good location. You really can't beat a good. I mean, aside from the great product,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
beat
Location.
a good location. And malls are practically the best location because there's already a natural foot traffic which you can attract. If you are a destination restaurant or a destination place, you must have a really strong,
Brand.
unique selling point or a
Correct.
brand to create. And you know that if you're a unique selling point, the traffic won't be high, so the prices have to be a bit premium. But if they're a bit premium, it must be worth the travel out of the way to go all the way there.
Okay, RJ. Beyond the tents, of course, when the clients or when the customers go there, it's anyone's game, no. But do you basically handle the marketing for them?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Our
So
special,
that's a big thing of their
Our,
brands.
the specialty for us really is between me and Anton, who put together our awesome planet. It's that we specialize in social media and buzz marketing. Anton actually teaches Facebook marketing. That's his specialty. Usually we have about 40,000 followers on Facebook. We're all foodies. Between Anton and myself, we have about 40,000 followers on Twitter. So, when we put out the word about putting up a new market, we don't even really have to go to print media. We just can solicit from that entire network of people. And at the same time, we teach our vendors the importance of social media because it's interactive. So most of them have their own Twitter and Facebook accounts. They're able to attract people. The malls have come up to us and actually said, you know what, your tenants are even more active than our tenants in the mall, and letting them know that there's a promo or that their food is open over there. That's very important,
So
especially if you want to get a target demographic.
You're pretty much at the tip of that of the process of evolution of media, no?
Yeah, you have to know lang, di ba? For example, I'm sure that Bobby knows his market. For me, I know that my age group group that who goes to mines between 16 to 35. And between 16 to 35 who belong to an AB upper C market, they're probably tech savvy. They probably have a Twitter or a Facebook account or have tech. So you know that if you're able
how to reach them.
to reach them, if you know how to position yourself properly over there, then you can attract them to the market. So like for me, most of our markets were all launched via social media.
Okay, Bobby, you have a big company behind you, but do you see that marketing in the future will shift from the mainstream media to the social media, the internet, or do you see an interplay between the two?
I think in traditional like markets like us, we're still far behind other countries in terms of the digital media. But definitely it's going there. It's going there.
Agree.
But even people like myself, I guess the handwriting is on the wall. We have to evolve as well in order to remain relevant in our industry. So, and I think you said that you're teaching marketing by way of social media. How is that? How is that different from?
You just have to understand also the attitude of people of how do they access. When you create buzz, how do you create buzz? How do you make something popular?
Traction.
How do you use Facebook marketing to do that? How do you use Twitter to do that? What type of messages do you put online that becomes something that people want to pass around?
Right.
What type of images do you put around? How do you phrase sentences? I mean, these things are very important. And to trial and error, we learn like, okay, this message is very short, but it's effective, and many people read it. This message is full of pictures, but nobody looks at it. So these are things that you figure out over time. It's just a matter of, going back to the marketing roots, is that understanding which market reads what. Like for example, when we launch in places like Pampanga, we realize that the media over there is more important. It's not as much social media as it is probably local media, TV, or local cable TV. You realize that this is what's important. If you go for an older demographic, you realize you realize that it has to be either flyering or print media. So it's really understanding what is the best marketing medium to be able to access the people who you're trying to talk to for your ideal product. And just happens to be mine is social media.
Okay, for both of you, why do a lot of Filipinos gravitate towards the food industry? I mean, you ask anyone. You ask an OFW who wants to, after 20 years, wants to stay home, start a business, they'll say, either, dalawa lang yan, either some sort of transportation business, FX Jeep, or some sort of restaurant. And you ask a young graduate nowadays, HRM, or even the business courses, they want either to franchise something, yung mga kiosks sa malls or something. Why food? Is that something that is really safe? Or is that just a perception? Is that something about the Filipino psyche? Why food?
I believe that it's in the Filipino psyche. Filipinos love to eat, and if you have the right product and you know how to market it, then this will be very good in terms of the business side.
Okay, we have some text questions. This one is from Tina of Cebu. And it's for RJ. When will Mecato go to Cebu? And if you do, how can they apply?
Tina, great question. We'll be in Cebu by September. We're already just finalizing the negotiation to bring the Mecato Central experience to Cebu.
Okay.
To Cebu. We want it to be a combination of both. Cebu's got great food entrepreneurs. They're all over the place. We want to be the hub of all of Cebu's great food entrepreneurs and also bring over some Manila vendors as well.
Mahirapan ka mag-micromanage doon.
So that's why. So that's where the operations infrastructure of the company come in. But for those who want to apply, whether it's Cebu or anywhere else, all you have to do is visit our website, which is Mecato Central. That's one word. So facebook.com, go to look for Mecato Central. Or you can also apply at admin, ADMIN, at Mecato Centrale, MERCATOCENTRALE.ph. You can apply there or text us at 0917-840-1152, 0917-840-1152. We'll send you the application form and rental requirements. But the most important thing is that you pass the taste test. So everybody who joins the market has to pass a taste test.
Hindi pwede yung pera lang. They have to be...
No.
Okay.
Their production.
All right. Ronald of Gensan. Okay, we have a lot of people from General Santos. Okay. This one is for Bobby. Do you have plans of branching out to Visayas or Mindanao?
Well, at the moment, we're still concentrating in Metro Manila, but soon enough, we'll be going out, probably in a year or two.
Why is it a good idea to start in Manila? Is it Metro Manila? do we still set the trend? Because I've been to the south, no, as a reporter, and very modern na rin, very cosmopolitan na rin. Like
I believe it's still a logistics challenge for us.
Logistics is the
Yes.
biggest issue.
Especially our commissary is located here. So once we expand, then we'll set up different commissaries outside of Metro Manila.
Okay, we are getting additional texts,
No problem.
but it's still in the process of being.
But again, so we just like to
read
remind people,
us.
no,
Okay.
we'll have about 7 branches of Mercato all around the city. If you want to join any of those branches, you're more than welcome to join those branches. Again, the food has just to be unique, yummy,
Can
innovative.
they just show up there and ask around? Where's the
Yeah, just go to
secretariat?
the organizer's booth, and they can just show up there. Then they can just submit their.
And they can do their
application
due
for-
diligence na rin sa competition. Ano ba tong,
Yeah, but actually, we suggest that before they even submit a taste test, don't do it blind in a
Right,
vacuum.
right.
You go there first, take a look who your competition is, because if you come to us and you give us another burger, you probably won't pass unless it's a burger that's
super burger.
super burger, di ba? So that's what's very important.
Okay. Andy from Makati is asking, this is for you,
Yes,
RJ.
yes.
Should we pay for the 12-day rental in advance to join
Yes,
Mecato?
yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's the investment that you have. That's the initial investment that you have to make. at
Magkano
Mercato.
ba yung sa 12 days?
Well,
na?
let's say for example, it's about 1.8 to 2,000. So let's round it out to 2,000. So times 12, so 48,000. You pay that at the very start of the market.
You told me that you're a vegan, no? So are there
There are
stalls for vegans?
there are specific. I'm vegetarian, so iba yung vegan sa vegetarian. Means I
Iba ba
still
yan?
have
Okay.
vegetarian means I'm an ovo-lacto vegetarian, so I still have eggs and dairy products. That's
Oh,
why I can
okay.
have Papa John's margarita and garden special pizza. The thing is that when you go there, there's like may empanada, pero pwede maging double cheese,
Right.
double
Oh,
egg,
yeah.
double
Okay,
egg, gulay. mga
guys,
ganyan.
very briefly, your parting shots, insights, particularly those who want to get into the food industry. Bobby.
Well, if you're really interested in the food, then find your niche and get the right location.
Okay, RJ?
And for me, we'd like to invite a lot more people. If you have a great home-cooked recipe, if you think you're great cooking and you want to turn that into a business and you've got a passion for it, please do apply for Mercato Central. Again, how do you apply for it? All you have to do is email us at admin@mercatocentral.ph or email us at 0917-840-1152 or visit our Facebook page, Mercato Central. All the details are over there. We are continue to support Filipino food entrepreneurs.
On that note, we hope today's show gave you some potentially life-changing ideas. On the internet, our website, www.practicalbusiness.tv. Please like Practical Business TV on Facebook. Join us again next Thursday for another hour of insightful discussions and updates, the world of business, here on Practical Business. I'm your host, Miguel Hill. Have a pleasant day, and we will sample the food here for you guys. We will report on it at some future day. Thank you.
Thank you.